That is one of the quiet engines of protection, not the lie, but the laugh. And if it can happen to a president and a global icon, it can happen anywhere. Because when politics enters the room, the incentives to protect the powerful multiply. And to see that multiplication, we have to revisit two moments in American history where the whole country watched and still the system found ways to put the burden on the wrong person.
So can you tell me what incidents have occurred, of the ones you described to us, occurred in his office?
The incident with regard to the cocaine that's spelled out in his statement.
Once again for me, please.
The incident involved is going to his desk, getting up from a work table, going to his desk, looking at this can and saying, who put pubic hair on my coat?
Are there any other incidents that occurred in his office?
I recall at least one instance in his office at the EEOC where he discussed some pornographic material.
What was the content of what he said?
Well, this was a reference to an individual who had a very large penis.
What the fuck?
He used the name that he had been referred to in the pornographic material.
Do you recall it was?
Yes, I do. The name that was referred to was Long John Silver.
Testified this morning in response to Senator Biden that the most embarrassing question involved, it's not too bad, women's large breasts. That's the word we use all the time. That was the most embarrassing aspect of what Judge Thomas had said to you.
No, the most embarrassing aspect was his description of the acts of these individuals, these women, the acts that those particular people would engage in. It wasn't just the breast. It was the continuation of his story about what happened in those films with the people with this characteristic, physical characteristic.
With the physical characteristic of?
The large breast.
Well, in your statement to the FBI, you did refer to the films, but there's no reference to the physical characteristic you described. I don't want to attach too much weight to it, but I had thought you said that the aspect of large breasts was the aspect that concerned you, and that was missing from the statement to the FBI.
I have been misunderstood.
Are you a scorned woman? Are you a civil rights believer that progress will be turned back if Clarence Thomas goes on the court?
No, I don't. I think that I have my opinion, but I don't think that progress will be turned back. I think that civil rights will prevail, no matter what happens with the court.
Do you have a militant attitude relative to the area of civil rights?
No, I don't have a militant attitude.
Do you have a martyr complex?
No, I don't.